Yo, what's up, everybody? That's right, we're back again with another episode of Sounds of Her Love. Let's go, let's go. I don't know about y'all, but I am enjoying this way too much. This game is awesome. Hope y'all are liking it too. So yeah, let's just hop into it. A breeze rustles my coat as I approach the school gates. In contrast with yesterday, I'm actually here at the right time. The sounds and the sights of other students fill my mind as I move swiftly to get to the homeroom. The mornings this time of year are very cold, but I expect it to be a lot warmer this far south. Dispelling the idle thoughts in my head, one thing sure is missing: the presence of Carrie. Yeah, I was thinking this same thing. I kind of walked to school with her yesterday, so I thought I'd see her again today. That, though I guess for her, it was a mistake that she came so early. She told me she told me to meet her at lunch so she could give me a book, didn't she? That sure is something to look forward to. My timetable lessons don't look very promising, so so it'll give me something to think about then. The half full classroom is split between those enthralled to begin lessons and the apathetic slackers who just want to get it over with. I sit at my desk and join the latter group. Dust shimmers as sunlight enters through the windows. One by one, more students enter the class as the clock on the wall creeps towards 8 o'clock. My mind wanders onto the thought of Carrie once more. Where am I supposed to find her when the lunch bell rings? The most reasonable place would be the cafeteria. That's where I found her yesterday. Or maybe not. I doubt she'd be comfortable giving me a present in front of a crowd of people, even if it is just a book. I lean back against the chair, as I typically would, slowly watch the clock spin and spin as lessons go by, waiting for the lunch bell to arrive. Stretching my arms, I look up at the clock to give the sound I just heard, to check if the sound I just heard wasn't a hallucination. Oh, a hallucination. Okay. I don't have schizophrenia as far as I'm aware. Nah, man, homie schizo. People are definitely getting up and leaving the classroom, likely heading towards the cafeteria. Some do stay behind. I guess various Japanese high schoolers' customs still stick, even in a foreign school. The curriculum may be different, but the attitude of the students certainly isn't. Standing up, I trail behind everyone else to leave the room. Looks like I'm the last person to leave. The corridor isn't the only thing that meets me as I step outside. Please tell me it's Carrie.
Here you go.
It's Carrie. Let's go. We like Carrie. Carrie is dope. Carrie is very cool.
I promised to give it to you.
Before me stands Carrie, basking in the sunlight. A book is held out in her hands and practically shoved in my chest. Her face is red, apt for this situation. I'm pretty sure mine is too. Why'd they have to zoom in on her face? Like, isn't that like a little much? That's the blossom of embarrassment on her cheeks is a cute sight. She seems to be reluctant to make eye contact though. Why do they keep zooming in on her face? Why do they keep zooming in on her face? It's only better for me as I look at the glint of my own reflection in her amber eyes. Thanks. The book itself looks fairly worn. Judging by the condition of the pages, she must have read this quite a few times. I am only borrowing it, so she probably wants to read it again in the future.
You're welcome. It's one of my favorites, so I hope you enjoy it.
This dude is pretty good. I like looking at the small details and things. She lightly exclaims that fact, and I take the book from her. The title is embossed on the cover as open to a fancy design or sleeve. It must be a fairly old print. Despite its blemishes, she seems to have taken quite good care of it. Once again, I look at Carrie's cute profile. She still holds a blush which suits her all too well, an adorable trait of hers. Her breath is still ragged with nervousness. I watch her chest move inwards and out as she regains control of her breathing, though I quickly look away after I realize how perverse the action is. Yeah, you think that, how is that not your like initial reaction just instantly? I think maybe he takes after his dad after all. Maybe he does. Maybe he does. How about we go get some lunch then? We can't keep standing around here. I slip the book into my bag carefully and invite Carrie to join me for lunch.
Sure. I'd love to.
Carrie slightly jitters as we both head down the corridor towards the cafeteria as I spend my second lunch break of the week with her. No doubt I can get used to this, though I feel as if I already am. Noise resonates through the walls of my room as I hear my sister blasting some foreign pop music, all while speaking to her friend on the phone. Average sister behavior. Except for the foreign part, but blasting music, talking on the phone, accurate. I would go in there and tell her to quiet down, but I'm too lazy to do so. After enjoying a nice lunch break with Carrie, despite neither of us really saying anything, the remaining classes were rather dull and uninteresting. The only thing that really kept me going was the thought of Carrie, as dodgy as that sounds. I look to the right. Besides me sits the book Carrie had given me earlier. Reading it now would give me something to do, but I don't think I can make that far into it. It's quite late, and I still have some work left to do, though I am reminded of Carrie's flustered face as she presented it to me. It really meant a lot to her. Giving it a read couldn't hurt, could it? Skip through it? Nah, man, we're reading the whole thing. The book is fairly thin, though it would still take me till tomorrow night at the earliest to finish it. That's if I can read it fast enough. Though if Carrie asks me about it tomorrow, at least I'll have something to talk to her about. Grasping the book, I open the cover and begin reading it page by page. The theme of it is quite apparent even before the end of the first chapter. Firmly grasp it. I can't. Grasp it? I couldn't. Firmly grasp it. Finland. It's a love story. Ooh. 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 The book suits Carrie pretty well. It would have been weird if the book was a sci-fi novel or something absurd like a guide on dog grooming. That would be really weird. Does she even have a dog? I wouldn't know. Soon enough, I find myself at the end of the second chapter. So far, it's been fairly interesting. Definitely something different than I was expecting from a love story. I should probably make a few mental notes, what I've read so far, just to give us something to talk about. She doesn't really converse that much. I want to talk more with her. I set the book down beside me, where it once sat. My body twists as I slip out of the space between the chair and my desk. For once, I should probably get to dinner early. Oh, okay, it's next day, I guess. The path to school has become quite familiar, now that I had 2 weeks to remember it. A mild gust blows leaves across along the pavement, and I watch them get tussled around without direction. Just as I stand across the street, I feel a dainty tap on my shoulder. It's Carrie! Looking to my side, the person I've been wanting to see the most recently stands before my eyes, a sight to behold.
Good morning.
Yo! Carrie greets me, her lips curling up slightly into a delicate smile. Good morning, Carrie. As the light turns green, we both walk harmoniously across. It's not really a surprise for me to meet Carrie here. I'm pretty sure she did share a part of the walk to school with me. This is where I first met her, after all. How are you today, Carrie? I throw the question out to try and make a conversation. I enjoy being with her, but getting her to speak up more would make the experience a lot better. Why am I struggling to read today?
I'm good. Thank you.
I don't know what it is.
What about you?
Ooh, Carrie carrying on the conversation. Ooh, I'm good as well. Carrie smiles at my answer. I guess knowing that your friends are in a good spirit is a happy thought. As I take occasional glances to my side, I seem to notice Carrie shyly looking in my direction from time to time as well. She turns her head whenever I spot her. Does she want to ask me something? Carrie is so shy for no reason. Carrie's so shy. Anything on your mind? It seems I've caught her off guard.
I wanted to know. Can I walk to school with you more often?
Oh. She wants to walk to school with us more. Let's go. She wants to walk to school with me? That question seems pretty bold for her, but I oblige. Sure thing. Carrie smiles and nods her head cheerfully. I can't deny wanting to walk to school with her as well. I look at my watch to check the time. Almost 7:45. Shall we meet where we met then? At 7:35?
That's good with me.
So it's settled then. From today onwards, I'll be meeting and walking with a girl on the way to school. That's like a life achievement right there. Just like boom, achievement unlocked type stuff. Homie, get it. It's not something I expected to happen, but I can't complain. In fact, I'm happy. We passed through the school gates and toward the main building, both of us stopping to part ways. I'll see you later then, Carrie. Lunch, right?
Sure. Lunch it is.
Yeah, lunch. We eating together too? Oh yeah. I head down the path towards my class, with my plans for the day pretty much settled. The lunch bell stops ringing just as I make my way out of the classroom. Our teacher lets us out early. I'm pretty sure she's enthusiastic about the lessons as we are. I move through the corridor and unsurprisingly find someone waiting for me. It's
Hello.
Carrie. Oh yeah. We love Carrie. Carrie best girl. She's the only girl, but other than mom, but mom's pretty cool though. Hey Carrie, shall we get going to the cafeteria then?
Can we stop by the library first? I need to return a book.
Carrie and her books. She wants to go to the library? I'm not against it. I wasn't really that hungry anyways. Yeah, sure. Speaking of books, I started reading that book you gave me. I've really been liking it so far.
That's good.
Carrie smiles and turns her head in my direction.
Would you like to go to the library with me?
Dude, Carrie's too adorable, bro. She's too adorable. She sounds anxious, even more so than normal. I thought we were already going to the library.
Not this one.
Oh? Different library?
The one in the city.
You telling me we're taking up our whole lunch to go to a library? Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm all in. I'm all in. Let's do it. She wants to go to the city with me? Sure. I can't keep myself from stuttering. Moments ago, Carrie had just invited me out to the city. That's quite a direct thing to be asking someone she's only been friends with for mere days. Oh, is this like a date? Oh, Kate with date with Carrie. Date with Carrie. Let's go. Carrie holds a deep blush on her cheeks, and I too can't keep myself from getting a bit tense.
Thank you.
We walk down the corridor in unison, only our footsteps audible as we keep a state of silence between us. Stepping through the door of my house, I am greeted by a sense of warmth, both in a physical and metaphorical sense. I don't know why I was struggling so much with that. The heater is turned up pretty high, but my mother had seen me entering and greets me. How was school, son? It was good, I guess. It wasn't... I should probably do voices for mom and dad, shouldn't I? Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It wasn't just good. I know for a fact that it was good. I've practically bagged a date with Carrie in a sense, though I don't think she sees it as that way. We bagged a date with Carrie. I've only known her for 2 days, so there's no point in getting giddy about it. That's great to hear. My mother wanders off and continues... I gotta do the voices, I forgot. Continues up the stairs to carry on with whatever it is she was doing. I take off my shoes and stroll into the lounge with a slump. One thing about school is that it's pretty tiring. Ahead of me is my father lying back in his chair, reading a book. He lifts his head and peers towards me. He gives me a prestigious grin. I don't know. Hello, my boy. It seems like you've had a pleasant day at school. Am I right? That smile on your face, it tells me everything, you know. No doubt he spotted my upbeat aura. It's not like I was trying to hide it. You could say I had a nice day. Tell me, son. I need to know. He sets his book down on the floor beside him and sits forward to engage himself in our conversation. Oh, it's nothing. I'm just going somewhere with a friend on the weekend. I say the weekend, but Carrie never gave me a date as to when she wants us to go. I'll just have to ask her. A friend? What sort of friend? Is it a girl? Straight on to the girls as always. I can't say that I've never considered the topic before. Carrie, of course, is a girl. A rather nice one, too. Though I don't know whether telling my father would be the most ingenious of ideas. He'll just keep asking questions until he gets to see her. That's what I would expect him to do anyways. Do we lie? Do we lie to our good old dad? You know what? It's for the plot. Oh, it's a girl. A girl? Well, congratulations, my boy. I was waiting for the day you would start dating girls. Our dad's a perv, dude. It's not a date, it's just a day out. I'm not really sure what it is. She told me that she wanted to go to the library with her, but she surely must be planning something more than that. It still counts, my boy. I hope you make the most of it. His words only partially make it to my head. He's always been like this. I take another look at him and realize he's reading a book. He is a publisher after all, so I guess it's his job to check over the things I presented to him. The print on the book's cover looks familiar. I notice the author's name and realize what the connection is. That's the same author as... The same as what, boy? The book Carrie gave to me. She was... Going by the condition of the book she gave me, she must really like his work. That girl I'm meeting with on the weekend, she really likes the author's work. I don't really know the best way to put it, and I don't think telling my father will really achieve anything. Should I have kept it to myself? Why didn't you tell me, son? I'm good friends with the guy. He always makes me read his books before I sell them. I don't even like romance. Carrie does, though. Maybe before getting her a copy might be a good idea. She gave me a gift after all. Even if I only lent it, I may as well return the favor. Would it be okay if I lent a copy? Lent one? Just take the whole pile. He gave me too many copies of the dang thing. Instead, I only take one from the top of the pile. My father always has a way to make things absurd. Good thinking, boy. I'm sure she'll enjoy that. It's always best to get them on their good side. Get on their good side. For once, I agree with him. Giving her a gift wouldn't be a bad idea, no matter what the reason behind it. Alright, thanks, Dad. Don't thank me. Thank the guy who thinks it's funny to deliver me a ton of books every 2 months. With that, I leave the room and head towards the stairs, reflecting on what just happened. It was a pretty lucky thing to be able to get this book for Carrie. The chances of it happening were pretty slim, but my father being a publisher definitely helps in a way. Dude, this dude's dad is helping him like get with Carrie at this rate. Like before, oh my god. She is going to want to marry us. If we can get her a meeting with this author. Oh my god. I wonder if his company published the book Carrie gave me. I never actually checked. I make way to my room, planning to give Carrie a call once inside. We really need to make arrangements for our trip. Nothing's changed. It's still the same messy state that it always has been. I'm in my bedroom once again, and shortly I'll be on the phone with Carrie for the second time this week. Oh. Just like everything else, my phone is where I left it. I pick it up and find Carrie in my contact list, and proceed with the call. The phone rings as I idly wait for her to pick up.
Hello?
She answered. Let's go. Carrie answers the phone as I expect her to. It would be weird if someone else did. I need to get straight to the point. She busy right now, little bro. That would be funny. She busy right now, little bro. We didn't come to an agreement as to when and where we're going to meet for our trip. All I know is that we're going to the library. Hey Carrie, how are you? I start with conversing with her. Speaking to her is something I enjoy doing. So when given a chance to embrace the opportunity, I'll certainly take it.
I'm good. What about you?
I'm good too. Especially since I get to speak to her about our trip. We never made any plans, did we?
Oh, I forgot to tell you. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay, really. Any particular day you were planning on going? I realized that I could have just asked. I could have just asked her tomorrow. Maybe I just wanted to hear her voice for one more time today. It's a beautiful melody, dude. Oh my god, we've so fallen for this girl. There is no debating it.
What about Saturday? Is that fine with you?
Yeah, Saturday is good. What time should we meet?
Could you meet me where we met on the way to school? At 10 a.m.?
Certainly. That's settled then. Carrie told me I will I will meet this Saturday. Our Saturdays are entirely free and we follow the British curriculum after all. Which is good since we get to do things like this.
I'll lead you there. You just moved here, didn't you?
I did. Thanks, Carrie. I appreciate it. I would have just followed her anyways. It was a good to go. Idea to go. Plus, it's Carrie. Why wouldn't I? Some muffled calls of Carrie's name are audible in the background as Carrie remains in silent. She must be a bit flustered after I thanked her.
Sorry, I need to go to dinner. I don't think I'll be able to call you back.
Huh. I wonder if Carrie has, like, abusive parents, maybe. I don't know. I keep getting this sense that there's, like, a dark undertone somewhere in this story. Maybe I'm just tripping, but that's what I'm getting. That's the sense I'm getting, at least. But I hear her whimper through the end of the line. I guess she's as upset as I am, having to end this call early and abruptly. Don't worry, Carrie. We'll be meeting on the way to school tomorrow. Yes?
That's right. I'll see you then.
We see Carrie tomorrow. Bye, Carrie.
Bye.
No, I don't want to get off the phone with Carrie. Just 5 more minutes. The line goes silent as Carrie hangs up. With that done, I guess I'll have to find something to do. I realized. Suzanne, your dinner's ready. There we go. I need to go to dinner too. Go to dinner? You need to do. I don't know. Just the way some of this stuff is like worded, it's kind of different. What I'm used to, at least. Both my parents sit at the dinner table, but it seems as if my sister hasn't made her way down yet. That girl sure is busy. Doesn't she have any respect? It's dinner time. A wonderful family bonding session. Leave her alone. She's busy with schoolwork. Don't you want her to do well in her studies? Yes, I do. You're right, darling. The pair chow down on their sausages and mashed potatoes. I guess my mother cooked some traditional English food today. Xander, I heard you were having a good time on the phone. Who are you speaking to? Oh no. Oh no. Dear mother has caught us. Talking to the fair maiden, Carrie. It was probably that girl he was talking about earlier. Ain't that right, son? You were eavesdropping on me? I just heard a few things, that's all. Well, whatever you were saying, I'm glad you managed to make it to this dinner this time. I'm trying my best not to laugh. I'm trying my best not to laugh when reading. Because it's a wonderful family bonding session? That's right, my boy. And I'm glad you finally earned it, unlike someone in this household. She's doing her schoolwork. Oh yeah, I forgot. How this guy manages to run a company, I'll never know. I continue to eat my food as my parents start discussing topics which aren't of any interest to me. My sister eventually makes her way downstairs and sits beside me at the table. Bangers and mash again. I'm trying to make her sound annoying. Okay, I'm trying my best with these voices. All right, I'm trying my best. What's wrong with the traditional English food? I didn't travel there just for the women, you know. My mother laughs at my father's statement. Why aren't we having curry? We have curry as often as we have this. I finish up with the last of my meal and stand up in order to put my plate in the sink. With that done, I guess I'll have the rest of my day to do whatever I like. After I finish my homework anyways. I head towards the stairs again and retreat back up to my room. Before I make it, my sister calls out to me. Oh, dear Lord. Xander, can you come help me with some questions later? I don't really want to. Sure thing. Why did we say that? Why didn't we just say no? We should have just said no. Rays of light and the sound of chirping birds enter my room as I pull back my curtain. Outside, the weather isn't anything short of what I asked for. A beautiful day, something I can surely enjoy. It's still fairly early. According to my brand new alarm clock sitting at the side of my desk. Yeah, give me flashback to when he just knocked over his whole nightstand, shattering his clock in like a million pieces. Like, I still can't get over that. Like, how buff is this dude? Like, this dude's gotta be really strong. Getting up at this time would have usually given me a sour feeling. However, today I have something to motivate me. The thought of Carrie's silky braids caressing her beautiful rose-tinted cheeks as she awaits for me basking in the sunlight is wonderful. Oh my god, we like this girl so much. Lately, she had an alluring aura, which I can't find myself resisting. Yeah. Why don't we just ask her out at this rate? Like, already, like, it's helpless. Like, I honestly think it was love at first sight at this point with this guy. I mean, I'll be meeting her at 10, but I need to have some time to get ready and spruce myself up. She told me to give her the book today rather than at school. It's been a few days since I mentioned it. I assume she would have wanted it as early as possible. Perhaps she just wanted two things to look forward to. No matter the reason behind it, my fingers tighten around it as I stare down at the cover. She might be excited to receive it, but I'm just excited to give it to her. Footsteps echo from behind me as the door to my room opens. I turn around to find my mother standing in the doorway. Oh, Mom's gonna give us some pep talk for our date? Or, quote, I'm doing air quotes right now. For our date? You're up early. Is there something special going on? Oh, you're up early. Is there something special going on today? Yeah, I'm meeting someone in town. Didn't Dad tell you? No, not that I can remember. If I did, then I didn't pay attention. You know how it gets. I would have thought she would have been pretty interested to hear the news, to hear the details. Anyways, I just finished breakfast. You can come tell me more about it then. Oh, and wake your sister up too. I just went in there, but she probably went but she went straight back to sleep. It's Saturday. Can't we just let her sleep in? Most other school kids in Japan would kill to have a Saturday mornings free. We're just lucky since we have to go to school in which follows the curriculum of another country. Alright. I oblige anyway. Just to get my mother out of my room. It'll take me a few minutes to get ready. Even though it's only 8 o'clock, dude, we're getting ready 2 hours early? Wow. I still want to be set. I still want to get set and get get straight out of that door to see Carrie as soon as possible. After doing up my shoelaces, I walk out into the hall and give a knock on my sister's bedroom floors. He has his shoes on in the house. Ooh, ooh, he's gonna be in trouble. Ooh. Get up. Ugh, fine. The sounds of bed sheets being tossed about, along with moans of agony and despair, crept through the crack beside my feet. Shirley isn't a morning person, at least she's out of bed now. Head back down towards the end of the corridor and approach the descent to the ground floor. It's time to have breakfast, something I rarely do on a Saturday. Really? Holly doesn't eat breakfast on Saturdays? Toast, that's what I smell when sitting down at the dining table. Ready to tuck in. It's not the most elegant of dishes. The concept of cooked breads is quite plain. You cannot compare to it fulfilling traditional English breakfast, but a slice of toast is certainly fine every now and then. My sister soon joins me, scraping the chair across the hardwood floor next to me. She apathetically examines the toast before her, putting it in her mouth. Soon after, a move which bars from her from joining the typical morning commotion. So Xander, who are you meeting? Who are you meeting then? It's that girl you were on about, isn't it? You should really bring her home one of these days. Oh my god, I don't even know her name. Her name is Carrie to win. That's the best it's gonna get. I'm sorry. So I see. My father goes back to eating his toast. However, my mother continues to converse with me. She prying for details? I'm so glad you're making more friends, Xander. As if she couldn't make me sound like any more of a loner. Oh yeah, son. Did you remember to pick up that book I gave you? Oh, to pack that book. Yeah. Read that big old book. Of course I did. That's my boy. A quick glance at the clock on the wall tells me it's approaching 9:45. I ought to set out. Dang, ain't no way. We've been eating for like an hour. Oh man, this is like killing my voice. I don't know why. I don't have to leave this early since it's only a short walk away from my house. However, getting to see Carrie just for a little bit longer will probably do me some good. I bet she'll be there early too. I wave goodbye to my parents, both of whom continue to eat their breakfast and discuss trivial topics which don't necessarily concern me. A cold breeze meets my face as I open the door and step outside into the world. Soon enough in my sight, I catch Carrie's blonde braids swaying softly in the wind as she twiddles with her thumbs and waits for me. She hadn't noticed me approaching yet, but she soon will. I don't think she'll be able to cover her eyes and surprise her. As soon as I approach her, something weird is made apparent. She's still wearing her school uniform, even though it's a Saturday. I have to admit, it does look good on her, but I was hoping to see her wearing something casual. Maybe I should ask her about it. She turns her head towards my direction and finally takes notice of me, looking visually startled, even though I'm still nowhere near yet. My hand glides through the wind as I wave to her, slowly but surely making my way beside her. Hey, Carrie.
Hello?
How long have you been waiting for? I knew she would arrive before me, but I wouldn't want her to have waited for too long.
Oh, not long.
That's good. She could just be saying that to make me less concerned, but I'll trust her on it.
Shall we get going then?
Carrie takes the initiative and I give her the truthful response. Yes, I'd love to. Carrie blushes at my answer. I really do not. I really do want to go on this trip with her. Wait, Carrie. I'm not really sure whether this is a good time to give it to her, but it's agonizing to keep waiting. I really want her to have it. I have something to give you. Pulling the book out of my coat, I present to Carrie in a similar fashion as when she presented hers to me. Maybe not in such a passionate way as she did, but the passion is certainly there within my fingertips. Carrie stands still, taken aback. She curiously peers towards the book, reaching out and with tracing it with the tip of her index finger. This is worded very weird. She softly brushes mine in the process, going red after the surface of our fingers meet one another.
Sorry.
Oh wow, she's really shy. She's really messed up by that. You don't have to apologize. She looks up towards me and our eyes meet. Her ember irises shimmer in the morning light, in which we are too soon diverted back toward the book within my hands.
Can I really have this?
Of course, it's a present. You can keep it. Carrie tightens her fingers around the book, once again brushing her smooth skin against mine. This time she doesn't apologize. They didn't need to they didn't need to go that far into detail. Oh man. Forever, she can't keep, she can't help but to blush once more as her cheeks blossom like a rose in spring. This is really killing my voice. I don't know why.
How did you know I liked this author?
Well, they wrote in the book you gave me before. It was quite worn, so I assumed you've read it multiple times. Anyways, let's get going. We wouldn't want to miss the train.
You're right.
Kara and I walks towards the train station side by side. In a way, she's acting as my guide, as I still don't know my way around. I can't help but to take a few glances at her whenever possible. She herself does the same, peering towards me from time to time. Dude, they just need to get a room. They need to get a room at this rate. Like, wow. The trip into the city wasn't long, but it sure was enjoyable. Carrie and I don't converse much, but it wasn't as if either of us was uninterested in the other. An enjoyable silence. Sorry, I had like a hiccup there or something. It was weird. Carrie takes me through the city, trying to stay as close to me as she can. Despite her taking the lead, it's confusing, sure, but I didn't want to be one to argue against it.
We're almost there.
She continues to weave through the urban sprawl as we make our way towards the library she had planned on visiting. The way she walks is quite cute in its own way, as she takes small, dainty strides, making light footsteps which tap quietly against the pavement. Finally, she stops and turns towards me, almost making me bump into her.
Sorry.
She looks visibly upset about the ordeal, so I calm her down as always. It's alright, Carrie.
Okay. Anyway, we're here now.
I look to my left to see a modern building with the As it is the town's public library, the exterior is fairly clean, so perhaps it is newly built.
I preferred the old one. The stonework was pretty. Though, this one is good too.
Carrie gives me her thoughts on the building, confirming my suspicions on the date of construction. It's no surprise, urban areas are always charming. Shall we go inside?
Sure. You should have brought your uniform. They give discounts to students.
We should have. Maybe not. So that's why she's wearing it. Certainly it'd be simpler for her to say that she's a student anyways. Though presenting to be a regular high schooler on the Japanese curriculum works too, even though she looks far from it. I wasn't planning on buying any books anyway. Even if I wanted one, I'd take it out on lease anyway. As a pair, we make our way inside the building. We are greeted to the warmth of the heating alongside the traditional smell of books you'd expect in a library.
I just want to look around. I probably won't get anything. I have the one you gave me after all.
Man. I'm just saying. We need to ask out Carrie. When does this happen? When does this happen? I don't know, but I would like to know. Carrie's cheeks glow a bright shade of crimson as she states the fact to me. Maybe the actual fact of the matter is that she wasn't planning on going to the library, and she wanted to invite me out. Well, it is a possibility. I wanted to do more with her, but just coming here is enough. Seeing her cute demeanor on the weekend is a treat in and of itself. The two of us strolled through the library together, with Carrie taking me between the bookshelves as she scans for anything that might pique her interest. I can't help but watch her eyes dart from shelf to shelf as she looks keenly at the covers of each book. She finally reaches out towards something and gracefully clasps the book within her grip. Found something?
It's a book about gardening. I like flowers, so I thought it would become another hobby.
Well, she does have a lot of hobbies, it seems. How many hobbies does this girl have? Yeah, you read my
We
mind.
can get going now if you'd like. I can't find any books that would top the one you gave me.
Oh. Carrie shoots me a smile in which pierces my heart. She guides me towards the digital checkout in which she swipes the book and places it within a bag. It's strange to think that even libraries have self-service nowadays. The world sure is changing.
Shall we go then?
Yes, let's. Side by side, Carrie and I walk out of the library. Both of the books in her bag cause it to sway as she takes step after step. We come to find ourselves outside of the library, since neither one of us had really planned on doing anything afterwards.
My horoscope said today would be a good day.
Your horoscope? For some reason, Carrie brings up her horoscope. Not that I mind, but it's a pretty abstract topic to bring up out of the blue. Well, was it?
It was.
Carrie eagerly exclaims the fact, causing herself to blush. Alongside her, I also go red. I would have thought that I could have brought so much satisfaction to someone. Wow, she actually put some emotion into, talking. Wow, I'm shocked. When's your birthday anyways, Carrie? I ask her simply because I wanted to know more about her. I don't know her birthday. How am I supposed to get her a present?
My birthday? September 3rd. I'm a Virgo.
So her birthday wasn't even that long ago. Happy belated birthday.
Thank you. When's yours?
She wants to know my birthday as well? I may as well tell her. My birthday is 14/12.
Oh, I'll add it to the calendar on my phone.
Ooh. Speaking of phones, I really need a contact picture of Carrie. Well, I just want a photo of her, but still. Carrie, can I take a photo of you for my contact picture?
What?
So self-conscious all of a sudden. Carrie looks shocked at my statement and moves herself back slightly, but it doesn't stop me from bringing my phone up and taking the shot. He's acting like we're finna shoot her in game, of course. Her expression in the photo isn't a happy one, but she'll still look pretty cute. I'll keep it.
I don't like having my photo taken.
Come on, you look good in it. Turning my phone screen to face Carrie, I'll show her the photo. She still doesn't look particularly happy about it, but I don't think she's angry.
Alright, I'll let you keep it, but only because it's you.
Ooh. She's getting pretty flirtatious. Her statement takes me back. Carrie herself seems pretty composed about it, albeit yet blushing slightly. Anyway, is there anything else you'd like to do?
Anything else? I'm not sure. Have you got any ideas?
Well, I asked her since I couldn't really come up with anything myself. Though, with a bit of thought in it, shouldn't be that hard to find something to do. Let's have a look around town. How about we have a look around town for a bit? I wouldn't want to go home early. Carrie nods her head in agreement, making her readiness cheeks more noticeable.
Me neither.
We walk together, heading away from the library without a sense of direction. We'll end up somewhere. Both of us just want to spend more time with each other. Carrie's braid rests over her shoulders, brushing against her body as each luxuriant strand gleams in the sunlight. It is a nice slant, it's a nice sight, but I do wonder what she would have looked like with her hair down. The time flows forward as Carrie and I wander around the town together at a temperate pace. We look within the windows of stores, occasionally making comments on what we see. Carrie slows to a halt as we stroll by another store. This is the first store that has gotten her this mesmerized, so I turn to face the store as well. A music store? Carrie stares at the building as if enchanted by its aura. By the look of it, it's been here quite a while. It has a traditional sign in printed glass, which has worn over the years. Beyond the glass, though, is the thing I can only assume Carrie is fascinated by. She takes steps towards the window, closing herself in on it. Her palm meets the glass as she touches the window, almost in awe. Behind it sits a large gold trim harp. The polish on the wood mirrors Carrie's enthralled face as it stands before us grandiosely, I don't know, staring back at her. You can play the harp, can't you? Carrie moves her face away from the glass, turning to face me while still maintaining her upbeat expression of one of pure happiness.
But I wasn't looking at the harp.
You weren't?
No, that gramophone on the level below it. I've never seen one before.
To think she was enthralled by a piece of outdated technology when there's the best looking harp I've ever seen sitting right before her. I'm not going to blame her for it though.
The harp I own, It's much grander than that one.
God dang. So it was like Carrie loaded or something? How rich is this girl? Sure, you need money to get into our school, but a harp like that, bound to cost thousands. Good lord. Carrie's family has gotten money, apparently. Carrie and I turned around, with her seemingly satisfied with the amount of gramophone exposure she has received. A brief glance at my watch tells me it's getting pretty late. Despite wanting to stay with Carrie longer, I wouldn't want to worry my parents either. If my dad calls me, he might ask to speak to her if he can tell if she's there. Carrie, it's getting pretty late. Shall we head home?
Okay.
With that, the two of us walked together towards the same station we arrived at. Carrie seems happy as I am about this trip, with her lips still curled softly into a smile as the setting sun shines upon her. The sky is noticeably darker than before as we walked through the streets where we first met. Today certainly was enjoyable, both of us finding satisfaction just by being with each other. Carrie looks at me with a blush. My guess is that she's probably going to ask me something.
Would you like to come to my house for dinner?
No way. No way. No way. We're going to Carrie's house for dinner. Oh my lord. Oh yeah. Carrie's house. Dinner. Carrie's house. Carrie's house. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's get it. She's inviting me to her house? That's pretty bold. That's a pretty bold thing to ask. Technically, we did just go on a date, but in reality, it was more of a trip to the library's friends. This, though, I don't know what to say. Carrie probably doesn't realize that it's forwardness herself. That, or I am overcomplicating it. Is having dinner at her house really such an abstract concept to me? Maybe going with her on this trip has given me a few thoughts I didn't have before. Either way, I can't just go over there without asking my parents first. Pulling out my phone, I give Carrie my answer. Sure, let me tell my parents where I'll be. Carrie gives me a nod as I wait for someone to pick up on the other end of the line. My house isn't even that far from here, so I could have just walked and told them. This, though, is easier, despite it costing money. Hello. Oh. Hello. Unexpectedly, my sister answers the phone. My sister answers in the place of either my mom or my father. Sis, where's mom and dad? They've gone out to dinner. They've never told me anything about that. Well, will you be fine on your own? I'll be out for a bit too. Yeah, I'll play my music extra loud. Just don't disturb the neighbors, okay? Don't worry, I won't. I don't worry, I won't. I'll tell mom and dad that you've gone somewhere with a girl, okay? Oh god. Oh wait, wrong voice. Oh, it don't matter. Ooh, ooh. Oh no, she's gonna snitch. Don't you snitch on us. She ends her sentence with a laugh, even though I really am going somewhere with the girl. Alright, whatever, I'll see you later. Sure. She hangs up before I can, leaving me holding the phone next to my ear, listening to the silence. The warmth of my pocket greets my hand as I put it away, turning my face to Carrie, who is still observing me intently. Shall we go then? Alright. Sorry I was able to I had to end the episode before, like, the date, but I'm sorry, my voice is just done with today. I think it might be the voices, but I think it's worth it for the extra immersion. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you for staying this long. I hope y'all are enjoying the series. Again, sorry. Um, I'm definitely gonna do an episode 3. Don't worry. I'm not gonna leave you on a cliffhanger. But yeah, hope y'all enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe, like all that good stuff, all that jazz.